Hello and welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Willis and we are licensed realtors here in Central Oregon, bringing you the best of Bend lifestyle topics and investor-friendly topics for you to watch videos on every single week. Today we're talking about one of my favorite topics. If you didn't know, used to be a farmer in the Willamette Valley, and today we're talking about Central Oregon farms, orchards, and what a delicious adventure it can be exploring all the farm to table options here in this beautiful high desert area. So not only is Central Oregon known for its breathtaking landscapes and outdoor recreation, as everybody knows, but we also have some pretty darn good food here. So we actually have a vibrant agriculture scene that you might not even have known. You think high desert, and you think lots of sandy soil, you think really cold, harsh winters, but it is possible to grow here during that really fast and furious summer season, and we're going to tell you all about it. First topic is all about farm to table delights. So basically those restaurants and other businesses that really prioritize using ingredients and products from local farms and integrating them into their food and beverage experience. So I'm going to give you our favorite list and different options for those. Not only is it good for your health, but it's also good for the local economy when restaurants source their products from local farms. So one great place to find out all about the best places to get this is the High Desert Food and Farm Alliance, which features this high desert food trail. And they bring you different dining experiences and drinking experiences. And so Sisters Coffee is located in downtown Sisters. It serves specialty coffee drinks, house-made baked goods, made-to-order breakfast, and brunch items, local beer, wine, and cider. Jackson's Corner is a really great place, bustling downtown Bend area. It's one of my favorites for breakfast or lunch, and they are so awesome. They have like mugs with like local farmers' faces on them. They tell you what farms things are coming from on their menu. And there's out near Terrebonne, there's a place called Faith, Hope, and Charity Vineyards. And obviously, you know, they're growing their own grapes and some produce there, but also feature lots of homemade ingredients or homegrown ingredients on their pizzas. Oregon Spirits Distillery is a really cool place. They obviously feature spirits, but they source things like local juniper berries and lavender, things that they use in their distilling process. A true farm to table experience, you'll definitely want to check out Rain Shadow Organics. They are a local farm, but they also have a farm stand and restaurant on site, and they have at least one or two big featured annual dinners every year where you have just one big long table and all of the options from their farm there. Now, Bend doesn't have many you-pick options. I think we've got two super small farms that are offering this option, but we do have an incredible farmers market scene. We've got the Bend Farmers Market, which has been in business for nearly 20 years. It has like a boardwalk feel. It's down Brooks Alley, which is adjacent to Drake Park downtown. You can get things like seasonal berries, fruits, vegetables, talk with local ranchers. There's even lamb, beef, fish, other meats. There's a mushroom vendor. Lots of great stuff down there. And that takes place on Wednesdays downtown in the middle of the day. And that goes from May through October typically. There's also the Northwest Crossings Farmers Market, which is where it sounds, in the Northwest Crossings neighborhood. It's in the center of that neighborhood where the restaurants and boutique shops are. So super cute. That one takes place on Saturday. Has a lot of the same things as the Wednesday farmers market, but it's just another option if you can't get downtown on a weekday. There's also the farmers market in Redmond. That one's been happening since 2011. A little bit smaller than the one in Bend. Also just, indicative of the population, but also a great place that you can get produce any day of the week in Redmond. Is a really cute little place called Schoolhouse Produce. They actually have a really great lunch options as well. couple other places to find farmers markets in Central Oregon is in Sisters, that takes place at Fur Street Park, and then in Prineville, which takes place at Stryker Park. So really great options. Even up in Madras, there's one on Saturday during the summer. So farmers markets are definitely a thing here, and a great way to actually meet your farmers and get quick local produce that you get to actually pick out yourself. Now, depending on how into the farm scene you are, there are definitely some educational farm tours out there, kind of depending on who and what farms you're in touch with. But again, that Rain Shadow Organics farm, I'm sure, offers these at times throughout the year. I know Boundless Farmstead, if you are a member of their CSA and their farm, which we'll talk about here in a second, offer farm tours. So these are a little bit more intimate opportunities just to get to know where your food comes from and the people who bring it to you. There are a couple different seasonal festivals that take place, particularly in the fall when there's an abundance of produce here in the area. So you'll see agricultural festivals that feature like a fill your pantry event, for example, that happens like for storage crops in the winter, or like the pumpkin festivals that happen that you can actually go out and enjoy the scenery at the pumpkin patches. Those would be the primary seasonal festivals that we have that are agricultural related in Central Oregon. Last but not least, one of my favorite things to be a part of is something called CSA. And if you haven't heard of that, it's called Community Supported Agriculture. And this is a program where basically you are buying into a farm at the very beginning of the season. You're giving the farm seed money, literally seed money in the winter, and it buys you all of your produce throughout the whole season. And then when the produce is actually grown, you get to go pick it up from a drop site, or depending on who it is, they'll deliver it to your house. And you basically just get a selection of what is available that week from the farm. They're picking out for you. You're getting the cream of the crop. So you are sharing in the abundance of what your farm is growing. And then even in some years when it's not so great, you get to share in that as well. But what you do get to know is that that your money is supporting people who are growing your food directly. There's no middle person, and it's just a really great way to try new things as well. So in conclusion, whether you knew it or not, Central Oregon is an amazing place to grow delicious local seasonal produce. Honestly, some of the best food that I've ever eaten has come from this area, and I think it's because we've got beautiful fresh air, really warm sunshine when it's here, and it's coming down here in the summer. So you have some nutrient packed and nutrient dense food here, and lots of hardworking good people growing it for you. So if you need any specific contacts or recommendations on where to get your food here in Central Oregon, we would love to be a resource for that and all things. Thanks for watching our video, and we'll see you on the next one.